Hey there, Roger Sargent here. Hey, I'm going to bring you your Mindset Minute today about coaching. Now, I'm not talking about the act of coaching. I'm talking about being coached. There's a certain mindset around being coached that's different than that of when coaching someone. You know, when you're coaching someone, you're truly asking questions, helping them discover things. When you're being coached, and I'll tell you this, the ideal coachee the ideal person to coach would look something like this. One, they're learning based. You know, that's kind of fundamental to being taught anything. You know, if you want to learn something, you've got to be willing to be taught and you've got to be willing to learn and add knowledge to your base. But there's three components specifically to being a good coaching candidate that I wanted to talk about today. Those three are transparency, vulnerability, and then last, activity. You know, first, to be a good coaching candidate, you've got to be transparent. You know, with your coach, you've got to lay it out there with honesty about what your challenges really are and where you're coming up short. Okay. Now, the coach can't help you unless they know what they're trying to help you with. Now, in many cases, a good coach is going to ask you questions so that you can self-discover some of the challenges. Maybe you don't know exactly. Maybe you're you feel that your problem is a symptom of another problem that you've got. But you know, that's between you and the coach to identify that. But the next part of it is this vulnerability. Are you allowing someone to help you? And are you allowing someone to dig into your challenges? And are you willing to open up about your shortcomings? You know, we can have problems and think we know the answers, okay? That's transparency. I can tell you what my problem is, but I'm not going to let you help me. I'm not going to be vulnerable. I'm going to do it myself because I will find the answer. Or are you vulnerable and saying, you know what, I don't have all the solutions and maybe you can help me. Here's the problems that I'm having, and I would love it if you would help me discover more issues to help me solve the greater problem. Okay, that's vulnerability. But you know what? First and foremost, in a coach's mind, when you leave a coaching session, they have their fingers crossed that you're going to take action. You know, so the ideal coaching candidate, one, will be transparent and honest with you. They will be vulnerable and allow you to help them discover some things without knowing that there's no judgment around it, right? And then last, they are going to take action so that when you have that next coaching session, you're not in the same spot. You might be having a similar conversation because you didn't solve the problem, but you're going to be in a different spot because you took action from one session to the next. And maybe you moved the ball down the road just a little bit. Maybe you didn't. Doesn't matter. But the fact is that you took action and tried to change what you were doing. What you don't want to be is the person that just comes there, we talk about some solutions, you leave, do nothing, come back, and we're doing it again. Absolute waste of everyone's time. Okay? So I love coaching our agents. And I'll tell you this, I hope that I am a good coaching candidate for the coaches and mentors that I have in my life, because I do have several. I hope I'm that person that opens up and I don't get defensive when they're giving me solutions. I hope that I'm that person that will take action and actually apply some of the things that we talk about. I hope that's what I am. All right. But I also love coaching people and helping you kind of discover some of the challenges and get solutions. A couple of years ago, I was challenged with saying, if there's one word that I do, what is it? And my word was clarity. I want to be a person that can help others get clarity about where they want to go and then help them identify ways that they can get there. But that's just me. You may be different and you have something else and I'm sure many of you do. That's just me. But when we talk about coaching, there is a mindset around it. You do have to be transparent. You do have to allow yourself to be vulnerable. And then last, you have to take activity and then apply all that along with being learning based. And guys, you can accomplish a lot of things. If there's anything that I can do to help any of you in your business, please reach out to me. I'd love to chat with you. And even if I'm not the person that's going to help you, I might be able to connect you with the person that can. Okay, so use me as a resource. I am always here, and I love having conversations with each of our agents and even those outside of our company. I love having conversations around the real estate business. So guys, hope this video finds you well, and I look forward to seeing each and every one of you very soon. See ya.